Guys, can I tell you something? It's a new YouTube update I cannot stand. The fact that they are now showing members-only videos. Look at this. I'm on the channel page of Slyboy right now. Look at this. You can see members-only videos on his channel page, even though I obviously cannot access them. That's ridiculous. And it's not even just on channel pages. I've seen some of these on the home page where I obviously cannot access them because I'm not a channel member. And now the YouTube like videos tabs has a thing where you can filter out members only. Why would I do that? Because I cannot see members only. I shouldn't see them unless I have members only. Hey y'all, so recently I listened to a song by Michael Bublé. Now, I've always liked him. You know, I liked Feeling Good. I did like him, but I listened to this one song from him today, and it's not I don't like him anymore, but this song is hilarious. It's his cover of Santa Baby, and this song, he's trying so hard not to sound gay in it, but he sounds so gay. Like, he changes the lyrics around, but, like, he still sings in the same tone of the original, in that flirty tone, so it's still, like, it makes you feel more uncomfortable than anything, like he's hiding it. Like, dude, just let your feelings out, okay? It's 2026. Okay, guys, so, can I tell y'all something? So, you know that whole thing where they say their phones listen to you, and that they change your search results based off what they hear? Now, obviously, I think our phones are listening to us, but I don't think it works like that, or I've never thought it works like that. I think, someone would have to go in and, like, manually, like, recommend you stuff like that. Like, how would that data be implemented? Like, it's not like the moment I say something, it's going to come up. But honestly, now I'm starting to question that, because I just filmed a short talking about Michael Bublé's Santa Baby, and I decided to just go open TikTok real quick before bed. And the first TikTok I got recommended, I'm going to show you this. It was a guy talking about Santa Baby by Michael Bublé.
There is nothing I respect less than when male singers cover a song originally sung by a woman, but then they go through and change all the pronouns in the lyrics to make it not gay. Like, I used to love Michael Bublé's music.
Y'all, today I watched a video that made me laugh so hard. So, recently there's been this case that's been going viral. It is the case of Brian Walsh, who was a man who killed his wife because she was cheating on him. And this happened a little bit ago, but now where all the footage is getting released, there has been one particular moment in the trial that's been going viral, and it's when they're reading off his search history. And his search history, I guess after he killed his wife, he had no idea what to do, because he looked up everything you can think of. You name it, he probably looked it up. Like, he had stuff like, how long does it take a body to decompose? What does formaldehyde do? And, like, it gets so absurd seeing the people reading it out, because between Google and Yahoo as well, so I guess he thought if he switched between them, it wouldn't, like, register. But it's so funny because it just keeps piling and piling on. And then, not to mention, they also list out some, like, naughty websites he's been visiting, and that just insult to injury. And then to wrap it up, the final search that the prosecutor reads out is replay poker. Because once you kill your wife, you got down that poker streak. This is the funniest thing I've seen in a while. Okay, guys, you guys have no idea what goes into making a school yearbook, okay? I joined this year, and I'm going to tell you a story that our yearbook advisor told us, okay? So, I don't know what school this was, but they were making a yearbook, and they were doing a page on confessions, and someone came out in the yearbook. And they allowed it first, the yearbook got printed, but after it was printed, I guess someone told them, no, you can't put that in the yearbook. So they had to take black tape and put it over the confession, and they had to give that out to kids. Like, that's, first off, I think that's ridiculous. I think it's censorship. Like, it's not, I don't know what they said. They couldn't have said anything, like, vulgar. So I don't see what's so wrong with that. Like, that's just ridiculous. Like, come on. Hey guys, I would just like, I'm sorry if you hear something in the background, these windshield wipers, but I'd like to give my recent takes on the whole age verification thing. It's been taking over, you know, everyone's raising Cane about on YouTube, as they should. Listen, obviously I don't think kids should just be able to use the internet however they want, wherever they want. But the government should not be the thing enforcing that. That's the parent's job. Okay, the government is trying to play parent, and I don't like that. Okay, because they keep saying it's for the kids, it's for the kids. It's not for the kids. It's never for the kids. They just want another excuse to take your data and spy on you. That's the only reason there is. And if you think that the government genuinely cares about the well-being of your kids, then you're stupid. You're an idiot. School bathrooms, take it from me, are basically unusable. Okay, listen. The craziest things, I was going to the bathroom one day. It was before class started. So before first period or anything even started. And I'm in the big stall, one of the wheelchair accessible ones. And I see a notebook laying on the floor. And I get it. I give it to Lost and Found. There's a name on it. It's very faint, but there's a name. And I'm like, why the heck would anyone in any situation need to bring their notebook into the bathroom? And more so, how would they lose it in the bathroom? Guys, Amazon and their packaging is so ridiculous. Look at this. Recently someone got me a present. I'm not going to say what the present is, but someone mailed me a present here, but I didn't know it was going to be. It was a surprise. And I get this package. This is a pretty big package, right? See, like, I've never even seen this package. It's obviously from Amazon because it has this on it, it has the logo on it. Well, I open it up, and this is in it. And you know what's inside that? This. And they were earbuds. Now tell me, do you think it was necessary to put these in this? Do you think that was necessary? And if you do think it was necessary, I want you to tell me why you think it was necessary in the comments, because I'd really like to know. Guys, I'm going to need y'all to be careful out there, because there are people out there who cannot drive for shit. Earlier today, me and my dad were at this local dump. It's like this local it's some type, I don't know what it is. It's some place where you take your cardboard and trash. And it has this little area off to the side where you're expected to park your car, right? Like, it has these trash compactors up there where you can park your car beside it and you can throw your trash in, right? Well, there's this lady who decides to park her car completely perpendicular, like right to the rest of the cars, right in the middle of where people are supposed to drive. And there's one of the ladies who are in the area she's supposed to be starts backing out, which, in this lady who is parked in the wrong spot has left her car, by the way. She's going somewhere, and this lady who was already there doesn't know there's a car there, and she backs right into her car, which technically is her fault because she should have been paying attention, but the other lady should have parked where she was supposed to. So then they started talking to each other. We didn't know what happened. We left. I don't even know. Some people just cannot even drive, like, at all. Hey y'all, a while ago I did a video where I opened a fortune cookie, and I got another fortune cookie here. I might make this a series. Every time I get a fortune cookie, it's open on camera, because usually they're dumb as hell. God, I can't open this. There, pop it. God. Oh, I got it. I finally got it. It's already half broken. The fortune's already hanging out. The fortune reads, it says invest in quality self-care products. I mean, I get, at least it's a fortune this time. I mean, like, this thing's like the Omaha Oracle. It's giving me financial advice. Hey y'all, I got another fortune. But this one didn't come from a cookie. So I was at Tractor Supply recently, and I found a fortune on the shelves. It obviously wasn't a cookie, it was just a paper, and I'd recognize that paper anywhere. So I picked it up, and I haven't read it yet, but I'm going to show y'all what it is. Alright? A new and exciting opportunity. I don't know if you can read that, there's like bleeding from the back, but it says, a new and exciting opportunity will present itself this Friday. It's not Friday yet, but if something does happen on Friday, I'll tell y'all. Guys, I just wanted to share a funny story that my chemistry teacher shared with us a while ago. So my chemistry teacher during junior year is a very nice dude. And I remember this one day we were learning about graduate cylinders. If you don't know what those are, they're just cylinders that measure water. And we were talking about them, and, you know, they look like bongs. So all the kids kept making weed jokes about them. And he said, I mean, it does look like a bong. I think he did say something like that. And then one of the kids said, how do you know what a bong looks like? And he's like, you know, I've seen a bong in person. And then after that, all the kids were like, we need to hear that story. So apparently what happened, his grandpa was at a swap meet one time. And, you know, it's like one of those swap, you know what I'm talking about, flea market, whatever you call it, where people, you know, sell items. And he was there, and he goes, and when he gets back home, our teacher sees he bought a bong with him. And the teacher asked his grandpa, like, hey, bud, why did you get that? And he's like, I just thought it looked cool. And he had no idea what it is. Honestly, though, it seems kind of suspect. I think that might be a cover-up. Okay, so y'all know how humans are the dominant species. You know one thing I was thinking about that animals are better at than humans? Learning to stand up and walk. Because, like, think about this. With humans, it takes, like, a few months to walk. And even then, you gotta go through tons of hoops. You gotta crawl, you gotta stand up, all that. But with animals like cows, cows learn to stand up and walk in the first hour of their life, like, without any help from their parents. Like, that's crazy. And I don't know why, because you feel like it'd be harder for them because they have 4 legs and we have 2. But maybe our legs are just too unique. I don't know. I'm just wondering, why is it that animals learn to walk and stand up so much faster than humans? Guys, I have another rant about how the English language is January and February. So I've always pronounced it February, and I've always spelt it like January. But I learned eventually that they're spelt different. January and February with an R. And I'm like, why? Like, why is, like, having them both be the same, that'd be so much more simple. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure there's some historical reason about why it's like that, or some linguistic reason. I'm not going to look it up, okay? I'm just going to keep saying February. Gosh. Okay, guys, I was thinking about some things that animals are better at than humans, and I made a short talking about how animals learn to walk and stand up so much faster than humans. But something else I was thinking of are ears. Like, a human ear is like, it's this tiny little thing, like, on the side of your head. It's a weird shape. But animals can move those things like satellites. They can move them in all kinds of directions. If it rains, they can just tuck them to their head. Like, why did we get the worst ears? I mean, granted, like, the shape of it is really unique, where it catches sound, and that's a huge advantage. But I want to move my ears like they're satellites, like they're bunny rabbit ears. I'm trying to catch a signal on the TV, okay? I want to do that. Why can't we do that? Alright, guys, I got another funny story that my chemistry teacher told me. So, this was on the first day. It was in junior year. It was our first day when, you know, he was telling us not to horseplay and stuff like that, which He shouldn't have to tell us that it's a high school, but you know how high schools can be sometimes. So he warned us specifically about the corners of his desks. And the reason he did that is because he told us a story where a couple years back, I don't remember when he said it happened, but there were some kids. The way the class was, it was kind of like there was an aisle. So there's a bunch of desks, and there's like a middle part. And if you run up in the middle, there's like another big long desk in front of it. And there are two kids. One kid was chasing another kid up the aisle, and the kid fell and hit his eye right on the corner of the desk, and it split his eye open. And they had to go to the hospital. It was horrible. If I were him, I would probably be cautious about that too. And honestly, I think it worked because throughout the whole year, no one ever horseplayed. We were always a pretty reserved class anyway, but honestly, that was crazy. Y'all, I have bad news. I think I accidentally played a slur on Words with Friends. Okay, so recently I just started playing Words with Friends. It's basically Scrabble, except on the App Store. My mom and grandma wanted me to download it because they play it, and I decided to play it too. And you can basically just play games against your friends. And depending on what letters you use on the board, you get more points. Again, it's basically Scrabble, just the mobile version. So, a lot of times, what this will end up with me doing is just putting random letters on the board to see what fits. And eventually, I put a bunch of random letters on the board. Now, let me just first off say, this isn't like a popular slur. It's not like I played the N word or the F word or something. So that would have been pretty bold of me. That was a very bold choice. But what ended up happening is I played a word. I don't know if I can say it. It's more obscure, so maybe I can. But it's a three-letter word spelled G-O-Y, and it's used by Jewish people to describe people who are outsiders to the Jewish culture. Some people consider it a slur, some people don't. But I had no idea what the heck that word meant. It does have a dictionary where you can look at what the word means, but I never looked at that. And just a few days later, I don't remember how I happened across it. I think I was watching a video. You know what? It was a video by a YouTuber named Stoic Stick. He was doing the slur tier list, which is a very funny concept for a video. And he mentioned the word. I'm like, so that's what that word means. And again, it's not, some people debate if it's a slur. Honestly, I think it's hilarious that I accidentally played a slur. It's a little weird though, because like, you know, when you look up something on Google, like you look up a word and it has like the derogatory tag, I'm a little surprised it didn't say anything like that. I mean, I imagine if I played the N word, it would probably do that. Or maybe it just wouldn't be in their library. Or like maybe it'd give you an achievement, like congratulations, you played your first racial slur. But that's the story of how I accidentally used a slur on Words with Friends. You know, guys, recently I listened to this song, and I like this song, but I'm gonna rant about it real quick. So it's a song by Tally Hall. You may know Tally Hall. I like Tally Hall, but it's a song called Too Wuv, and it's a really good song. It's kind of like this sort of like classic rock style song. But the reason I'm ranting about it is because it is about a guy who's obsessed with the Olsen twins. Now, the thing about this song is this is a very catchy song. It's probably their catchiest song. But when a song gets catchy, I like to hum it. And sometimes when it's super catchy, I sing it under my breath. And as you can imagine, going out in public and singing lyrics, Mary, Kate, and Ashley, I hope you understand, I love you very much, I want to be your man, is not the best thing to sing out in public, okay? Now, am I the only person? Do any of y'all think this song's catchy? Hey guys, so I wanted to tell y'all about the funniest record in my collection, and it's not funny because the record itself, it's just like contemporary rap album. I've never even listened to it. The reason it's funny is because the backstory behind it and the reason I have it. So it was I think my birthday, or maybe it was Christmas, but a relative was trying to get me a copy of Abbey Road by the Beatles. And she took me out to her car where she had it, and she handed me this. Now, I didn't know they were getting me Abbey Road. It was supposed to be a surprise. I didn't even know they were getting me anything. But when they gave me this, I was like, I have no idea what this is. So I had to stand there and act like I knew what this is. I was like, thank you. And then my mom eventually said something. She was like, I don't think this is it. Apparently, that's when I learned that they're apparently getting the Abbey Road. But either she ordered the wrong thing or Amazon gave her the wrong thing. Which I'm leaning towards the latter because I do not see a world where they accidentally, like, she accidentally got this instead of Abbey Road. They're very distinct. So I did look into it afterwards. It's this rap album. I've never even listened to it. Honestly, maybe I should, but I don't know. That was always a really funny story. And in case any of you are wondering, I did eventually get Abbey Road for real. Okay, guys, I need to ask y'all something. What do y'all think of the smell of the Chick-fil-A macaroni? I know that sounds like a really odd question, like very oddly specific, but I need to ask you. Because my parents both hate the smell of that macaroni. Like, my mom says it smells like feet, dirty gym socks. My dad says it smells like cat shit. And I don't know why. I don't think it smells that bad. And I thought, well, okay, maybe this is like an online thing. I looked it up to see if anyone else had ever thought that the macaroni smells bad. And no one that I could find, barely any, I could only find like one comment from a Redditor, but we can't really trust Redditors, let's be real here. And I've never heard anyone else saying that the macaroni smells bad. I asked all my friends, because Chick-fil-A is really big around here, and none of them thought it smelled bad. So can I ask, do any of y'all think the Chick-fil-A macaroni smells bad? Thank you very much. My little sister is so sweet. She was showing us a quarter, and she told us, look how much dollars this is. Look how much dollars this is. And then we look at it, and she's showing us the year. It's 2024. And it's... Okay, guys, I'm going to do a song review today. I would like to talk and kind of rant about a song called 330 by AJR. Now, I know AJR gets a lot of hate. Personally, I like him. A lot of their songs are really good. But 330 in particular is a song off the Click. This is a good song. I really like it. It's about, like, not being able to fit your thoughts into a full song. It's actually exactly 3 minutes and 30 seconds. But there's one weird thing about this song, and that is that it starts with a sample of what sounds like a woman moaning. Like, that's exactly... You guys listen to this song, look it up on YouTube Music or Spotify or whatever, and tell me that's not what it sounds like. I don't know if that's what it is, but, like, I cannot listen... I gotta be careful listening to this song in public now, okay? I cannot play this out loud, you know what I mean? Guys, do you know one of my least favorite parts about ads is, especially on music sites? It's when it ruins a perfect transition. Like for example, I was trying to listen to an album called Since I Left You by the Avalanches, best known for its single Frontier Psychiatrist, and that's a great album. But the thing about that album is it's not really an album, it's all like one long song, but they're still split up into songs. So they all transition into each other, and the YouTube ads on YouTube Music completely ruin that. Panic at the Disco is another great example. On their original album, the songs, but it's better if you do, and I Write Sin's Not Tragedy, they transition to each other perfectly. And if there's an ad between that, it's going to ruin it. Guys, y'all know something I was randomly thinking about lately? So, you know, on those playgrounds, like in elementary school, where they have those, like, swirly slides, they're like their corkscrew slides, and you can slide down them in, like, a circle, right? My elementary school had those slides, and one of my favorite things to do was to go in that slide, put my hands against the walls, and see how long I could stay in the slide. There were some, like, recess periods where that's all I did, and that was my recess for the day. It's funny. Bro, what were you saying? What were you saying?
This guy looks like this guy.
Really, he does?
I know. It's crazy.
I know, that's crazy. I think he's my evil twin.
No.
Yeah, wait, show me again.
He sounds exactly like you.
Yeah, I know, man, he's my twin.
Except he likes girls.
Right. That's not cool, dude. You don't out someone like that. What are you looking at?
What?
What you looking at?
I'm looking at my favorite YouTube.
Bro, look at his long videos. Let's see what he put up.
Andy and Sullivan.
Not
You even played GTA.
Dude, I have so many photos that
My video lagged out because of how.
Goats are out in snow. Hey, y'all. Y'all should be in your house. Honestly. I had to break their ice. It's snowing down here. I had to break their ice. Whoa. Jesus. See, they haven't been staying in their house like they're supposed to. See, that one right there, her name's TC. She's smart. She stays in her house like way more than these ones do. What y'all doing? You better not jump. You got snow paws. Muddy snow paws. It's gross. Y'all, it is snowmageddon right now. It's snowmageddon right now. And we have a ton of snow right now. It's not up to our chest yet. But literally yesterday, there was snow on our roof and it kept falling off our roof. And it literally sounded like someone was just perpetually falling off our roof. But it was just blocks of snow that kept falling down. And it kept falling onto our heat pump. And our heat pump, it broke one of the blades. We had to have someone come over and replace it in the middle of the snow. And we had to put a ladder on top of it. Like, we had a ladder, like, we, like, bent it out, put it on top of it. So that it hopefully wouldn't get on it anymore. But my mom heard it and she was panicking. I was like, I'm sure it's not a big deal. But then I started hearing on my sound, like, that does sound gnarly. Like, I had to question if there was someone on top of our roof because I kept hearing these noises and that's what it sounded like. But then I look out my window and I see, like, sometimes if it was big enough, it sounded like a straight avalanche coming off our roof. Because, I mean, snow falling, that's basically what an avalanche is. But, yeah, just stay safe out. It's never a dull day with goats. Petey, you're going to break it. Stop. You're going to break it. Stop. Stop. You're doing quit. But you're going to hit me. Stop. Petey, you're not going to bite it off. Stop. Wait. Nope. Stop. Ow. That hurt. Stop. You got me messed up. Stop. What y'all doing? Are y'all still at it? Stop. This one you can rip. You have potential rip. Stop. You're getting my pants dirty. Now you got no. Stop. You got 5 seconds timeout. 1, 2, 3. Oh, dang it. Broke out. Wait a minute. Okay, just you get 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're free. Go. Nope. No, I'm not going to keep doing that. He's just going to keep doing it. Stop. You're going to rip it. Stop. What are we doing? Stop. Stop. You're going. No. Yeah, what the? Ow. You just pinched me. I need to rant about something. So, I'm a tall guy. I think I'm 6 foot. And in our house, right by the snack cabinet, there is this hanging light. It's not a chandelier. It's kind of like a chandelier. But I'm just tall enough to hit my head on it. So I always need to move my head over to dodge it. And it's by the snack cabinet, and I'm always in snacks. So that's... Guys, I cannot walk out here. It's so slippery. Whoa. I'm trying to get him water. This is ridiculous. I can't walk. It wasn't like this morning. Look, they can't walk either. Or he can, but Bubba's sliding. Bubba's the white one. That one. Now how are y'all doing it? Whoa. It's not as bad over here, but... Whoa. Hey, y'all. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Jesus. Don't fight. Not on the ice. Stop. One of y'all's gonna fall. Y'all cannot do this. What y'all doing? Quit. One of y'all are gonna fall down. The poor guys.